All right, we're live. It's me, Texas Hardcore with Juno 2000, and we're here to present tonight Still Crazy, an underrated British comedy from 1998 with Bill Nighy from Shaun of the Dead and Billy Connolly, who you all know from the Boondock Saints and various other things and whatnot. So, yeah, we're happy to present this tonight, and so we'll go to the chat. We got Chester Franklin in the house. We have Jimmy Jam Van Dusen. We have Alan in the house, and it looks like Anthony Chobot has joined us, and then Brooke Sauce is here. So that's a good sign that she's here, that we can get going and get everything going and going and going. So we're gonna start off with giving you guys a sample of what to expect tonight.
Well, there's only two reasons to get you to haul your ass up here. Either I owe you money, or you want to put the band back together.
They were called Strange Fruit.
Strange Fruit.
Been fruits a long time.
So, which fruit's which, then?
Well, I'm Posh Fruit.
And they were one of the greatest bands of the 70s.
You all hated each other in the end.
Oh, hate's a bit heavy.
That was then. This is now.
How's business? Slow. The only thing I have of value is this.
What is it?
Jimi Hendrix's tooth. So you gave it all up for this? Don't tell me it hasn't haunted you. Money, hit records, being famous.
We bollocks it all over again.
Does he still live with you?
No, moved away.
Where to?
Over there.
1, 2. Hello, Wembley. Wow! God, it's Night of the Living Dead too.
Well, maybe we should agree what key it's in.
B flat. C.
G.
You can find yourself another singer.
Pretty pointless reunion.
This was our second shot.
Why couldn't you bury the past before it buried us?
But when the music still matters,
I want to stand in the dark and see an audience feel the way I do.
and the passion still burns,
I'm not 50!
you're never too old to rock and roll.
Hollywood Bowl. That was a great gig.
We never played the Hollywood Bowl.
But that's one of my most vivid memories.
Wait!
So what do you want from me?
6.
Still crazy.
Sign this, please. Sure, man. Best wishes to who?
I need a signature for the pizzas.
All right, so the movie's up on Prime, and I also posted a LookMovie link in the chat at the top of the chat. No, Chester, it's not on LookMovie yet. I saw it in the theater today. I saw Sinners today, Juno. It was great. So,
One that was meant that Anthony shot yesterday.
yeah, he saw it yesterday, I guess. I saw it today. Yeah.
You enjoyed it?
Oh, yeah. Thought it was fantastic.
That's good, man.
Yeah.
I'll give it a shot. It's just like I'm not really big on the new shit. It's just lately I just haven't been really impressed with new movies. Besides Novocaine is probably the only one that's worth the shit. But I am I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, I enjoyed Novocaine. I thought Novocaine was pretty decent. I mean, Jimmy and I, we saw Companion a while back and thought that was, really good.
Yeah, I
That's
still got to see that one. Isn't that a 2024 film or what?
No, I think it's a Neon. So,
So is it 2024 or 2025?
No, 2025.
Okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking A24 for some stupid reason.
Oh yeah, I haven't. I heard they came out with Deaf Unicorn, which looks cheesy, but I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah. I don't think it hung around, theaters, that long, but I heard The Amateur was good. I'd like to see that, and then The Accountant too.
Lawrence Fishburne's in it. I like Lawrence Fishburne.
So yeah, but Accountant 2, Electric Boogaloo, it's coming out.
And Bloodlines, Final Destination.
Yeah.
I'm just looking forward to 20 Days Later. That's the only one that I'm looking forward to.
Yeah, that should be good.
I'm not seeing more of the fucking trailers because they're showing too much nowadays.
Right.
I should team with Jet Li to kick some motherfucking ass. Some motherfucking ass. Some motherfucking ass. Some motherfucking ass. Some motherfucking ass.
Motherfucking ass.
Kick some motherfucking ass.
Drayton Sawyer! This year, Drayton, you've got to tell the secret of that fabulously tasty chili.
No secret. It's the meat. Don't skimp on the meat. I got a real good eye for prime meat. Runs in the family.
Like they always say, Gina, don't skip on the meat.
And the Sawers family.
Yeah.
But I guess we're getting King of the Hill revival during the summer.
Yeah, Alan and I have been talking about that. I just don't know how they're going to go. He told me today that the guy that voiced Dale Gribble or whatever, there was a couple of episodes he got in before he died. So, but I don't know if they're gonna
how they're going to do that.
Right.
And also how they're going to get how they're going to present Lucky and Luann, because both actors passed away already.
Well, one thing they're going to do is they're going to kill Foggy off. Yeah. Oh, wrong show.
Oh, man. It's some bad news. Bad news bear.
I just had to throw that in there. I mean, you'd be like, what?
But yeah, it seems like a lot of Fox shows are getting revived back. Malcolm in the Middle's coming back. Futurama's coming back.
Yeah, Malcolm in the Middle, though, they say they're only making 6 episodes. So to me, what's the fucking point of that?
Only 6 episodes. That's it.
Something like that. Yeah.
They could have at least like made like 10 or 15 episodes.
Yeah, it's weird.
Kid, I have seen weird things come, and I have seen weird things go. The weirdest thing I ever saw just had to cap it off.
Sean's been doing pretty good, Chester. He said he might make it tonight. I don't know. He's been helping his mom like move into a new place, so he hasn't been around much, and you know that's all good. But I mean, he's got the link if he makes it home because I sent him the link and he said that he would try to. He said hopefully he would be home before the show started. So, but he'll hopefully jump on if he gets home and stuff like that. So.
Yep.
I think June maybe like another 5 minutes we'll get it started or whatever.
Yeah, in another 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But I know they came out with a new trailer today for that new Prey Batlands movie.
Yeah, I haven't watched that yet, but Grande, like, he put up this hilarious post where he said that the Predators look, man, I forget now, but it said they look like somebody's face, and I was laughing. I thought that was pretty good. Is this going to be another one of these made for Hulu things or something?
Probably, or unless it's going to theaters, because remember they made Romulus and that went to theaters,
right?
And I think that made money. So I guess, let's put it in the theaters. So like, it's probably going to get money because people are just gonna just go see it, so whatever. But yeah, like even you haven't seen the trailer, you don't want me to like say stuff about it, like what's in it?
Sure, I don't care. That's fine.
Okay, pretty much like you see like a warrior predator. Like now he looks like a one-man war army predator or something going after like some big ass giant monsters or some shit. So I guess they make the predator look like a protagonist now.
That's weird.
Which I think it's a little weird, but like if they do a different, unique job with it and they handle it fine, that'll be perfect. But I just hope they don't do that stupid shit where even though he's a protagonist, he gets killed by a girl right away. Like I don't want that shit to happen. Like if they use something different, but yeah, the look of the Predator looks a little weird. It looks like the dreadlock. You know, like how the Predator has the dreadlocks around his head.
Right.
It looked like they combed it down. Like it's pretty much like like how when greasers have their hair combed down with gel and stuff.
Right.
It looks like the dreadlocks were gelled down, like they're combed back. It just looks a little weird and off at times.
We got Jerry, the Hurricane dad, in the house, and he's a huge Predator figure collector. So
yeah, hey there, Larry.
Yeah, like you said, he said the Predator looks weird. That's kind of a weird stance. Predator looks weird.
It's just like it's like I would say the worst Predator easily is the 7 feet tall CGI crap from the Shedder. Like that's the worst looking Predator.
There was one time, like, there was this hobby shop near a place where I worked, and this guy was selling like this Predator bust, and stuff. And I was like, "Oh, how much is that?" $3,500. And it's just the way he said it. I felt like, well, yeah, I can just pull that out of my ass right now and buy it.
Yep. But yeah, the new Predator, like it looks like he's wearing army clothes or military outfit, which originally they were gonna have that in that was it the 2018 Predator movie where they were gonna have like Predators wearing army outfits or some shit. So I guess they probably reused that because that was never in the movie in that 2018 film that sucked.
Yeah, Larry's saying here Iron Predator was horrible.
What's an Iron Predator?
He knows all of those.
Yeah, I don't know what's the because they use like different words for it, but I know like when they were doing the new, they show like shots of like it was like two predators wearing like camo outfits or some shit, and they were carrying like military guns. But I guess they cut that part out for some reason, which I never knew what the backstory for that was, but it was just floating in the internet before that piece of shit came out.
Right.
So I guess that was probably because that movie got delayed because they had reshoots or some shit. So maybe that was probably why. But yeah, I'm not really big on the first Prey movie, but who knows? Maybe this might be better than that movie.
Yeah. So we got. Go ahead. I was just gonna say, Chester says he likes the first two movies, 87 and 90. Yeah.
Pretty much those ones, and I would mention Predators. Like those are just the only three Predator movies I would say are just the best. That's it. I didn't mind AVP.
Oh, okay.
But I just watched that as a separate shit because it's like Freddy versus Jason. Like that's a separate movie.
So we got my friend Peyton Samuels in the house, and Larry says he calls the Predator Iron Predator because it was an Iron Man suit at the end. Plus, Shane had directed Iron Man 3. So.
Oh, that's why he was mentioning the Iron Man suit at the end.
Yeah.
Oh, they did like a because I remember at the ending of that piece of shit. They had like some Iron Man outfit, Predator outfit for some fucking reason. But it's good to meet you, Peyton. You said Peyton's a good friend of yours?
Yeah, he's a friend and stuff.
But good to meet you, Peyton.
So, all right, well, it's that time. We're going to get the movie started here and whatnot. So, I'll just go ahead and do our 10 count instead of just, everybody kind of, hopefully, everybody's ready, and then I'll just do the 10 count and we'll get started and whatnot. So
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Press play, bitches.
Press play, bitches.
That's right. Press play, bitches.
Columbia Pictures. Now it's a Sony company.
Yeah. So we've got the opening narration by Billy Connolly. So they, have this whole deal, where they're breaking up on stage and stuff. And it's kind of funny because you have Phil Daniels in a cameo, the guy who played Hazel O'Connor's manager in Breaking Glass. The huge electrical storm and stuff. Ah. I think it's just so funny that he's now like a condom vendor, and shit. Hate's a bit heavy.
There it is. Oh shit.
And when he goes up to see Neil, I guess is his character's name, but Jimmy Nail, and he has to carry him back down at one point, or Les was his name, yeah. I'd probably be the same way because I hate heights.
Heights are pretty scary. Do you hate roller coasters?
No, I'm fine with those,
Because those have heights too.
Yeah, but it's kind of different because you're in an enclosed space, And we got Chris C., the slasher nerd, in the house. Always good to see you. Glad you're here.
Hey, Chris.
Drive to Rays and everything. That went over really well. Yeah, that's good that Criterion's releasing Sorcerer. It's
That's a must own right there.
it's worth it. A good release.
No more of that piece of shit Warner Brothers version DVD or Blu-ray.
He doesn't, well, what to say. I think that's funny. This was a good one where they go to find Beano at the farm, and he's living in that trailer. We got Schmarlos in the house.
Hey, Scott is in the house.
He said he had a chicken sandwich and he's watching Dark Moon Rising.
Chicken sandwich and a Dark Moon Rising movie.
Yeah. So it's, funny how they're trying to get this whole thing, started and all.
Yep.
Marlo says he's watched that Dark Moon Rising like 5 times.
That's good, Scott.
Yeah.
I never heard of it. But that's good, Scott.
Yeah, so they, as they, think that it's possible or whatever.
Yeah.
There's one of those huge cell phones, Juno, that, you know, were like a space age like shoe.
Yeah, the big ones.
Yeah.
The ones that they had in those Night of Roxbury movies.
Right.
Did you and your mom ever own those phones?
Oh no. This is where Billy Connolly shows up, their old roadie and stuff.
Oh, Duce.
You got some kick-ass shit. 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 You got some kick-ass shit.
You got some kick-ass shit.
And this is the first practice. Karen's going for like a new look, you know, and whatnot.
Yeah, brand new look. The new shit. That you got some kick-ass shit.
I need a signature for all the pizzas. It's like I can understand anything she says, since she's like from Norway or whatever.
She's from Norway.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, he's got it all wrong. I'm thinking it's like the tax collector, and she's not. That would be so bad, Juno, to like think you played somewhere and you didn't.
Yep. That would be bad.
Strange fruit with FROOT.
Hey, Dirk and Corey's in the house.
Oh.
What's up, Dirk and Corey?
I'm doing pretty good, Corey. I hope you're doing well. I love this scene right here. You are the man, Ray. And he's trying to.
How are you doing, man? Actually, you were like, yeah, totally. Especially on it's a classic. Maybe we should break what kids.
B flat, B.
Around the block, you little shit. You know who we are. Been through it a long time. You can't go call us crap.
Your copy of the Beyond got shipped?
Yeah. I got a notification in my email today.
Yeah. You didn't buy the one with the bullshit eye or something?
I missed the one with the eye, but it doesn't really matter. I don't even know fucking, eyeball. That's just gonna sit on a shelf, Ray waking up like looking like he doesn't even know where he's at.
Yep.
Have you watched all the discs so far, Dirk? It's funny. He goes for that AA meeting, and it's in Dutch, and then it turns out it's actually a Weight Watchers meeting. Dr. Hook in the Medicine Show, Juno, he didn't have a missing hand, but he had an eye patch.
He had an eye patch?
Yeah. Hey, Mayor. Welcome, brother. The mayor is in the house. Thanks for coming in. He's fucking doing up his hair and wearing that fucked up makeup. Looks idiotic. Just the whole fact that Ray and Les just can't stand each other. It's hilarious that he's like, I'm not 50. It's a riot with all those skinheads there. You think you could do that, Juno? Do like an endless tour of playing shitholes?
Yep, I would.
Yeah, poor Bob, like a blow up Bob doll. You know, you could just, you know, Bob must be punished. They should sell like Frodenstein masks, though. That would be great.
They should.
Oh wow! So I guess apparently, you know, and they're saying that there's different colors of that eyeball. Well, that was in the first thing, of the Beyond. I doubt I'll get one, you know, because I bought it after the fact. I would have loved to get one of those Joe the Plumber figures, but they only made 10, and the price they wanted was kind of ridiculous. Yeah, this is where Ray almost fucking drowns, the idiot. Fucked up. Yeah, I bought the same thing. It was the second run. Yeah, Dirk, I got like about, I don't know, 10 new subscribers, so that was pretty cool. So thanks for that. Oh yeah, losing that supposed tooth of Jimi Hendrix and stuff.
They will be right back, Texas.
Okay. Mayor, did you get your notice? Because they just shipped mine out. Or am I lost and you're talking about something else? Stealing the bus back. Yeah, that really sucks, Derek. That pisses me off too.
All right, I'm back.
All right, welcome back. It's another sign, Juno.
Yep. Have a good night, Jimmy. Take care. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, there's so many things, coming up and other things that I want. I can't even fucking decide,
Yeah.
I'm almost thinking of double dipping on that Blood on Satan's Claw. I think it was 88 films, and I don't have a Witchfinder General, so I want to pick that one up too.
Okay.
So you notice how they're getting progressively better, and stuff,
Yep. It takes talent.
Yeah. The kid that at the time that's playing the guitar player, his name's like Hans Matheson or something, and he's been in like a shitload of stuff. I was looking up his filmography on IMDb, and I was like, "Holy crap!"
He's in a lot of movies.
Yeah. I just thought it was really cool though that Bill Nighy actually sang all these songs and stuff. Well, they all did. It's pretty cool.
It's pretty cool, man. I like Bill Nye.
Yeah.
It's before he became Philip and the priest in the First Omen. He was in Still Crazy. Singing pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah, I have the Severin one. I think they still do, Mayor. They just don't. They only sell it during like at the conventions and then on the sales. Because that's how I got it, was during one of the sales a couple of years ago. I just thought the cover on that 88 Films one was pretty awesome looking. That's a good line too. Let it go. You'll be hitting each other with handbags next.
Yep.
Well, yeah, it isn't as good as Faster Pussycat, but I still like it because Alex Rocco is in it. But that was pretty much the precursor to that one, because he made that one and it didn't do as good as Faster Pussycat, because I think he was like, I need to do another one with like, more women in it. And so that's, how that one kind of developed and stuff. I'm hoping that the next meeting that Dave Gregory has with the Russ Meyer estate goes well, because I definitely would like to see a Blu-ray of Mud Honey come out. Yeah, Haji, oh man, she's awesome. She's she's in Beyond the Valley of the Dolls. I mean, not that much, but it's pretty cool to see her in it though. I hope so, Dirk. Yeah, that's for sure. Not good at making dick demons and Kathy's cursed slip covers.
Have a good night, Chester. Take care.
it's kind of weird that they, did this thing when she's talking to him and she asked him why if he gave his royalties away or whatever, and then he said no, that it was to start a new life. But it's Peter Green, who was this guitar player in Fleetwood Mac. He had gone nuts for a while, and he kept getting royalty checks, and he actually went to the offices with a shotgun and demanded that they stop sending them to him. Yeah, Dirk, I can't wait for that stream. I think that's going to be amazing. You guys, discussing phenomena and, all the different cuts and things.
Down and turn it down right now. Shall I glaze the ham?
That was one of your best appearances, Juno.
Yep. CWO for life.
Mayor, we got a lot of bizarre shit that gets made for us. Yeah, so we have this guy Johnny, who's our promotions guy, and he does a lot of good shit for us. Here's one of me, Mayor.
Drayton Sawyer! This year, Drayton, you've got to tell the secret of that fabulously tasty chili.
No secret, it's the meat. Don't skimp on the meat. I got a real good eye for prime meat. Runs in the family.
Yeah, just watch out for those hard peppercorns. That's one of the best scenes in that whole movie. I always love that.
The peppercorn shell scene.
Yeah. He calls those press guys a bunch of wankers, and then the way he just sort of saunters off and shit's hilarious. I actually saw the first one in the theater, like when they did a 1981 re-release, and then I saw, when the second one came out, I saw that right when it came out.
The only Chainsaw movie I saw was the remake and the 3D. Those are the only two.
Yeah, I saw those two in the theater as well. And that prequel, the remake, yeah, it's crazy the way different, times have changed and things that used to be around are no longer around.
Yep.
There are tons of theaters here. Now it doesn't seem like there's hardly any.
It seems like theaters are kind of dying out now.
Yeah.
Like, I still go to the Regal Theater, but I heard like a year ago they were gonna close that theater, but nothing hasn't happened. But they've been closing a lot of theaters lately.
First time I saw like Dawn of the Dead, that was at a midnight show.
Was that a theater that you lived that was nearby you?
Yeah. It was like, you know, at a mall and stuff.
Okay.
Oh, that'll be awesome, Dirk. Wow. And seeing Texas Chainsaw and Exorcist at 6 years old, yeah, I would say that would definitely be an experience. Yeah, then there's when Brian comes out and stuff, and they didn't think he was going to show up. Yeah, that's a cool that they you know are that they definitely you know, like you said, a life changing experience for you. Oh yeah, the girl that plays Karen's daughter, Rachel Sterling. That was actually Diana Rigg's daughter.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, I discovered that the
Interesting.
other day, and I was like, "Holy shit!" And then she didn't look like her mom, but now that she's older, she looks a lot like her.
Interesting.
So that was 1998. Still crazy, everybody, and thank you guys for coming out tonight, hanging with us and whatnot. And I'm not sure what I got going on next week. Of course, it'll definitely be something, but on the May I think it's May 4th. Don't quote me on that. Whatever the date the date's gonna be. or I guess it's the 7th. I believe. Yeah. So the first Wednesday in May, it was a request to be doing a Mulholland Drive.
But yeah, for me, I'm gonna kind of think about it, but I'm gonna just take a break for next week. I just gotta think about it, like, cause I've been doing a lot of movies during this Tuesday streams and stuff, so. But next month, I'm looking forward to doing more movies. Like, I would like to do Hard Rain, The Boondock Saints 2. Probably more action films. I'll probably do Shocker as well.
Damn, Mayor, that's pretty good to see all those in the theater.
You were able to see Day of the Dead. That's awesome.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys coming. This is the mayor's first time on my channel. I've been, I guess he didn't know I had a channel or whatnot, So I told him the other night, I was like, dude, I never see you in my streams. So, but Mayor's a great guy, and I've always enjoyed talking to him and whatnot. So, and hanging out with him and your channels, Eric, and well, yours and Darren's, I should say too.
Good to have you here, Mayor.
Darren's probably writing a new thesis about Peter Park because he's the president of the Peter Park family. But yeah, Sunday on Dirk's and Darren's channel, they'll be talking about phenomena, and it's not going to just be, it's going to be a huge thing. They go from front to back, and back to front, everything. Don't you fall asleep, Junior?
Well, I gotta get some rest, man.
Yeah, I know. I had a big day. I was up early. I had to, do some things and whatnot, and then go to the movie and all that. So I had kind of a long day. You guys are welcome, man. I'm all about the truth. I say, how I feel. I'm not one of those, apples and oranges type people, that one of these days I'll just, I think I had Phenomena and Creepers on VHS, Anchor Bass stuff, I had a bunch of those a long time ago. I see hearts going in the room, so that means Vanta is around. So, much love to Vanta, Mayor. Yeah. I don't ever over-explain myself and have to throw in recipes with the movie that I'm going to watch.
Yep.
But Yeah, and I'm not waiting for like Grubhub so I can eat on the stream in front of everyone. You know. Oh boy. There's always something, you know. It's like you can just, it's like, oh, yeah, something else to talk about just because, you know. Yeah, she's selling some sort of teas and fucking, you know, those teddy bears and shit. And, you know, a lot of just whatever. She probably like I'm surprised she doesn't sell any, you know, posters of herself, you know, in AI and all that stuff, you know.
Yep.
Dirk says hemorrhoid cream. Wouldn't surprise me. You know. It's like that's scary. You know. But, yeah, I guess you know we're gonna cut out tonight and whatnot. But yeah, just you know, come on by next week. And, you know, I'm like, I'll have something figured out. I have an idea. I'm thinking Ghost Dog maybe because I've been you know had that in the pipeline for a while, but I'm totally not sure yet. But you know, like I
You're
said,
probably gonna do ghost stock that.
maybe I'm not 100% sure, but you know that's one I keep talking about. So I you know Dirk, I did not see that, you know, and I think that I was fortunate I didn't because I probably would have been scarred for life. I just remember her saying that she liked to have her breasts sucked on, and that was enough of a horror show for me. So yeah, I never understood that either, Mayor. You know, I was like, okay, because if it wasn't her movie, she sat there most of the time and didn't even say anything. Yikes. Yeah, she inserted. Well, okay, yeah, I took that almost like two ways, but yeah, I understand what you mean. She inserted herself on the Eurocult. Yeah. Well. Oh man, yeah, she hated that. Like, you know, you guys when you guys would do that so early, and then I would get up there, you know, and watch it and see, you know, you'd be, you know, you and Darren would be on there, and then if I said anything, you could watch her grimace because she is, you know, the anger that burns inside her that I even exist, you know. Just so funny. But it's kind of great to like, you know that you can still annoy someone, you know, just by saying hello. But not to her, but like to Steve, you know, and you guys. And I always got tired of hearing her say episodes. It's, you know, it's like, fuck, don't you know how to pronounce episodes? Da-dunk, you know. She loves the Shining miniseries, but she doesn't love Evil Dead 2013.
Yeah, she loves that piece of shit instead.
I'm gonna like. I can't say anymore, or I'll be talking for the next 2 hours just about stupid shit. But yeah, like I said, warts and all, yeah. But yeah, I'm glad that, like I said, thanks for coming out, everybody, tonight and whatnot. And for the people that'll watch it later, especially Todd Christensen, he's always good at watching the replays because he's usually at work, but it's cool when he can make it in as well. But yeah, instead of ending with the trailer like I usually do, there was something that I showed last week. It's not out yet, but I think the trailer's amazing, and I can't wait to see this movie. So I'm gonna go ahead and oh my god, that's class. She probably does. I don't think so. But oh man, that's as good as my Brooke Panty Shields. So, we're going to hell, and that's okay. But anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna close this out, and
yeah, have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, before I do any more damage, or we all do any more damage, yeah, right there, I was thinking hello. But
everybody,
I think you might be interested in this as well, Mayor, because I definitely want to see this when this comes out. So, with that said, have a great night, everybody, and I'll see you next week, and I'll see you around. I'll be around.
You ready? There is kind of a before and after when you wander into a Butthole Surfer show.
Butthole Surfers is what happened when Paul Leary collided with Jimmy Haynes.
The greatest live band of my lifetime.
It invoked everything you knew about Texas, that guns were rampant and it was, the state that wanted to secede from the Union and Texas Chainsaw.
It was about music, but it was also just about letting your freak flag fly.
I was a punk and I wanted to be in a punk band.
I was like, you're gonna guarantee me a floor every night? I was down.
We just felt a connection.
It was great music, but then it was also this kind of avant-garde visual art project.
Texas definitely had an effect on them.
And you were their first projectionist, you've mentioned.
Well, if no one else remembers that.
I tore my dresses off and I forgot I didn't have any underwear on.
I'm on 2 fucking hits of acid. I was just like, oh my God, I can't be in here.
I didn't talk for a long time after I put the buttholes. I was so traumatized.
Just bringing the fucking chaos.
I gotta ask some questions about unpleasant shit.
Something clicks inside him and he'll just go, come on, we're gonna kill him. Like, I can kill anybody, dude.
The relationship between you and Paul changed because you went to LA. Is that fair to say?
I've seen Gibby fucked up and fucked up out of his mind, but not like that.
What I know of them as people makes me think that they are among the worst people I've ever known.
I think he truly is suffering from trauma, but I've never heard him talk about it. Have you?
Please welcome Butthole Surfers.
Butthole Surfers, you'll see.
Just blew my mind.
Kaboom. It's a motherfucker. It's a motherfucker.